Hi, welcome back. It's Jen from Jen's Extraordinary Life, and this is my make-believe cooking show. And today we're going to make some chili in the crock pot. I've got some things together. What you're going to need for this is some petite diced tomatoes, because I don't like big chunks. You could use the regular diced tomatoes, but we don't. Crushed tomatoes, and then your beans of choice. I just get the chili beans. And then this is my favorite, Carroll Shelby's chili kit. It has all the things that you need in it. You're gonna need some ground beef, and I pulled this out of the freezer because I cook up all my ground beef and then divide it into 1 pound packs. So this is a pound, and this is a 50-50 blend of half ground chuck and half lean ground beef. I just like that a little bit better for chili, but you could do whatever ground beef you want. And then for seasoning, I get this seasoning blend, and I have already started sauteing some of these. It's onions, celery, red peppers, green peppers, and parsley flakes. And so I've already got that on my stove, sauteing some of that in some butter, and then we'll get all of this in, and I'm just gonna show you how super easy it is, and then I'll come back in a few hours and let you see what it looks like when it's all cooked up. So let me grab those onions real quick, and then we'll get to putting all this together. All right, so first things first, we need to get these tomatoes in. I have lined my crock pot with a crock pot liner because it just makes cleanup easier. You don't have to do that. You could spray it with Pam. I've done that before too, or you could not do anything. Whatever your preference is. All right, so here's my crushed tomatoes. Put those in there. And this is the petite diced. It's cold here today. It's been cold all week. And for Florida, that's kind of, okay, that did not open. Like it's been in 30s and 40s and 50s, and like it's been getting down to freezing at night. I'm not used to that. These Florida bones don't like it, but chili is the perfect thing for a cold winter day. So, all right, so there's my petite diced. And these are the big cans, 28 ounces. Chili beans. Now, some people drain these. I do not. I like that liquid that the beans are in, as opposed to adding water. But you do you. I'm just doing 2 cans of beans. If you like lots of beans, you could do more than 2 cans. This seasoning blend in there, and I think I used about half the bag. Just eyeball it. We measure with love in this house. And then our ground beef, which I took out of the freezer last night and put it in the fridge to thaw. So it is thawed. Doesn't have to be. You could put it in there frozen. It's already cooked. But it just makes it a little faster if you thaw it first. I'm going to mix some of that in there, and then I am going to put in my Carroll Shelby's. So how's the weather where you are? I always love to hear from people. We're in the panhandle of Florida, so most of the time it's pretty warm here. We don't have very many winter days, which is great for my arthritis, but right now we happen to be having some of those winter days. Now I have lived other places that have been much colder, so in the 30s really would not be a big deal there, but this is not one of those places, and I've gotten used to it. Okay, so what I just dumped in there was the big packet. This comes with 3 things: a big packet of chili seasoning, then it comes with a smaller packet of cayenne pepper if you like it a little bit hot. And honestly, I don't like hot stuff, but I put this in it and it doesn't make it that hot. It just gives it a little bit of spice. And then if you like your chili thicker, it comes with some mesa flour, which you could put in there. I don't typically use this unless the chili seems like super runny. My laundry's done, you hear that? So I'm gonna mix in the chili seasoning, then I'm gonna add that cayenne pepper, and I am not going to add the mesa flour right now because this is pretty thick already. Now, as it cooks, it's going to get a little bit more watery, liquidy. So we can decide then if we want to add that mesa flour, but I'm probably not going to. I can probably count on one hand the number of times I've added it in my whole life. So if that tells you anything. All right, and that's it. That's all you have to do. Put that puppy on. Okay, so what I do is I put it on low, and it's pretty early in the morning right now. And so if I put it on low and let it cook all day, then it'll be ready for supper. If I want to have it for lunch, then I put it on high because it only needs a couple of hours on high. Let all those flavors mix together. But this one's going to be for supper, so I'm just going to put it on low and let it cook. And that is it. We'll put the lid on, and I'll be back in a few hours and let you see what it looks like. Okay, it's been cooking on low for about 6 hours. And here is the chili. Look how yummy. Doesn't it look delicious? It smells so good. I wish I could bring you in to smell that. So, so good. Anyhow, at this point, we will serve it up and top it with some cheddar cheese, sour cream, crackers, just whatever suits your fancy. Some people like to put some onions on top. But that's that. So hope you enjoyed this. If you like these videos, we'd love for you to stick around, watch some more, like, subscribe, share, comment, and until next time, have an extraordinary life.